presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys on the verge of 10 straight wins to start the year. Doesn't get much more impressive than that. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And the talented young man took over as the full-time starter week 6 of last season. Showed a ton of promise as a rookie despite having minimal help around him. His talent and potential, vast. I expect him to have a huge second year in the NFL.
13 yards on the game's opening play.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Patriots first down. First down at the 37-yard line.
They run once more with Stevenson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
From the gun on third down is May. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23.
That's another Patriots first down.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
He's a gain of 17 yards.
On first and 10, it's Hall. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. And the numbers for Hall in last week's ball game. 16 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Here's a diving catch right side. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Hall on a give up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall.
Here we go.
Off play action, Fields. And this one's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Harold Landry has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Folks kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll throw with May. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's May. It's this complete to Butte. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots, first down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing here is May. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. The visitors' offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Now Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They're going to throw. May. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. To the air, May. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Don't jump. Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
I know you're trying to have a scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw is Fields. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Now Fields going to run, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. 2nd and 5. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quentin Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's May. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Here we go.
One play action, Fields. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Here we go. Right.
Play action. It's Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw. Fields toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Fields. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Nick Folk for the point after. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Makes the score Jets 10.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback huddled out for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line should play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So during your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Patriots take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On the draw is Stevenson. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 4.
On 3rd down is Stevenson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16. That's a 49-yard punt. 8, though, on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Jets now to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here. 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now Fields going to run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Off the play fake. Fields. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Harold Landry In there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Throwing on second and long. Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Here we go. Green 19.
Operating from the gun. Fields. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a two-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field, things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
The coverage was excellent downfield. I think he was more throwing that football away than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely, because everywhere you looked, they were covered.
Sometimes it's better to go ahead and be convinced that there's no place to fit in the football than to go ahead and force it and turn it into a bad play.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They're going on 4th down. May. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Morton Williams there on the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right.
Herbert once more. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Here we go. We're good. Sit out.
They'll run with Herbert. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go. Sit out.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Jets. First First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. 19 wins. Let's go. Go.
From the 50, here's Fields. He finds Wilson. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Jets first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Jets first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, side. 3-19, that's it. Right.
Inside give to Davis. Shifts by him. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Herbert powering up the middle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Another carry for Herbert on second down. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play of this football game. Back to throw. Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Fields. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. On for the extra point is Folk. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Douglas, the man in motion.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. First and 10 here.
First down.
To throw, it's May. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. Now second down and a few inches. Here's May. And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Jets have got it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Harold Landry. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
It's there. Here we go. Go.
All eyes on Fields. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Harold Landry. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that nearly the clip that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. So the Patriots now down by 7, 55 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going at it. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Douglas. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Patriots, 1st down.
And now the spike with 36 seconds left to go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jermaine Johnson in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he'll be stopped after a very short gain, and now you're looking at 4th down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 4th down. Here's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but part of the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high-percentage pass to try and tie the game. But the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So for the Jets, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do it.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
Gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give it that touch of my head. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? This what you don't want to see more. You want to see more but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. The bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been start up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hanson. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the New York Jets. And it's a couple of newcomers, Justin Fields hooking up with the rookie Mason Taylor. A 23-yard touchdown pass. The Jets are the first team to 10 wins this year. They are 10-0 with this victory. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And when you've got a running back like this, just let him do his thing. Bijan Robinson. He gets the ball, and we have liftoff. He has cleared the tower, and he's gone. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hanson saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Kate Scott, joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be longtime vet Nick Folk to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action now with Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings them to 3rd down. Well, Brock, they haven't been immune to the injury bug this season, but somehow, someway, their losses on the depth chart have yet to lead to a loss on the field.
Yeah, and to me, Kate, this is really 2 things. This is good coaching and great attitude. They've stayed level-headed, and they've refused to panic whenever someone's gone down. That next man-up mentality. And that's how they've stayed undefeated so deep into this season.
He's running for it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Out of the gun, give to Hill. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Lamar now from the gun. Ducks it off to his running back. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end with a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. 2 touchdowns, though, and that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to go 2nd down.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing. method, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. Lamar off the play fake. Finds his fullback. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the pistol, Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He fields this at the 18. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the 1st. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Here we go. Green 19, Jets, what?
Play action now. It's behind the line. He lost that football. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Touchdown, New York! The Jets pull out in front further, 13-zip. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. This one's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. Be first down, Baltimore. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. He has room past the 25. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 18.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, and he's not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens making a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. The right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. 319, get set. Hey, Monday. Go.
Fields on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 550. Extend. No more. Medic. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. stop him after he gets this to the 26. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
319, just what? West right six. Hey, Ken. EQ.
Throwing again. It's Fields. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Another throw for Fields. It's his running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. The Jets take their first time out. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Comes up empty on that one. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The kick by Folk is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Hill now to return it. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. It's a small gain up to the 38. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's the veteran Jonnu Smith. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's been terrific in the first half. This, the first of his 2 touchdown runs. The Packers with a 14-10 lead at the half. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's
all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Wangu now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the half to get the Hall. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, son. 222. No mud. Right.
Fields to throw it. Yards on that play, and a good call, nets up the first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Jets.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
down, New York.
Here we go, son.
They go right back to Hall. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Throwing on first down, Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Now Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up a third down. 10 yards.
To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense. Roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. From the red zone on first. Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Green 19, guys.
They give on second to Hall. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Dumps it off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Here we go, tonight. 330. Easy. Tonight.
Off the play fake. It's Fields. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, kid, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Hall. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they sent it backwards on third and goal. So on fourth down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Folk is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They'll run here on first down. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
at this. Option play now on second down. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43.
We just get the play off. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll take him down right along the 30. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one doesn't go far.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
4th down, trying for the sticks with an option. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Herbert on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Jets offense now set to take over. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Here we go.
They start to drive and call. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Inside the... Oh, Fields loses it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-19. Can I see that? Hey, Chad. Need you. West right there. All right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Catch made over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's stopping just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Up. 3-19. Get the back.
Looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. If things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3-31.
Gonna run for it with Hall. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
The Ravens 9-yard line.
Here we go, son. Right to the section. Right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here we go. 158, cut. Cut.
Looking to throw. Looking to his fullback now. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Baltimore running its offense out now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
23 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
First down. Here's Lamar. He keeps it and takes off. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Looking inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Trying to set this up quick.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Looking to throw, Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down after a 4th game. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a gain of 3.
To throw. Finds him over the middle. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Jets come up with a football. That should just about ice this game. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Good. Sit high.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Nice injection. Sit high.
So they take a knee here, and they say perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak.
Here we go.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So it's a road win for the Jets. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Baltimore.